So, what if I told you that one simple, almost effortless habit could completely change how you feel every single morning? Well, today we're going to lay out the blueprint for exactly that. Let's dive in. Okay, just think about this for a second. Every single night, your body goes on a kind of water fast. For 7, maybe even 8 hours, while you're sleeping, you're not drinking anything, not a single drop. I mean, that's a way longer stretch without water than most of us would even dream of during the day. So, what's the actual consequence of this? This nightly routine that we all do. What's really happening inside your body during that time? And what kind of shape does it leave you in when that alarm clock finally jolts you awake? And that brings us to what we can call the overnight water fast. And look, it's not like it's a choice. It's just a built-in part of sleeping, right? But this routine, it has a very, very predictable and natural outcome. Yeah, that outcome is dehydration. Now, I know that word sounds kind of serious, maybe a little alarming, but think of it this way. It's not a failure. It's not a mistake. It's just your body's default setting when you wake up. See, while you're sleeping, you're still losing water just by breathing, all without taking any new water in. So here's the bottom line, the really crucial point. It doesn't matter who you are. When you wake up in the morning, your body is in a state of dehydration. It's just a universal biological fact. And that groggy, slow to start feeling, turns out it isn't just about sleep. It's about water. But here's the really good news in all of this. That morning sluggishness, it's actually a signal, a really clear one. Your body is literally talking to you, telling you exactly what it needs to shift out of first gear and get going for the day. And the fix? It couldn't be easier. The solution is this simple. 1 glass of water. That's it. That's the whole thing. Before you even think about coffee, before breakfast, just water. That one little action is the catalyst. It's the spark that sets off this incredible chain reaction inside you, flipping your body's systems from sleep mode straight into go time. So what does this chain reaction actually look like? Well, it boils down to 3 massive, tangible benefits. Things you can actually feel, and pretty quickly, too. Let's break them down. We're talking about a boost to your metabolism, a real improvement in your digestion, and probably the one you'll notice first, a big increase in your energy levels. And listen, these aren't just minor tweaks. These are fundamental to how you feel and perform all day long. All right, first up, metabolism. So think of your metabolism as your body's engine, right? After idling all night, that first glass of water is like turning the key and giving it a good rev. It's the signal to your body telling it, okay, time to start burning fuel for the day. Next, let's talk digestion. That first glass of water just gets everything flowing. It helps flush out your system and kind of wakes up your digestive tract, getting it ready to absorb all the nutrients from your first meal of the day. And this leads right to the third, and maybe the most immediate benefit: more energy. I mean, dehydration is one of the biggest reasons we feel tired. So by rehydrating first thing, you are directly fighting that sluggishness, helping your brain fire on all cylinders, and letting your body feel truly awake. And this right here really lays it all out. Look at the contrast. On one side, you have the standard morning. You're dehydrated, you feel sluggish, you're slow to get started. But on the other side, with just one simple change, adding water, you've got a morning that's energized, efficient, and boosted. It's really a choice between starting your day playing catch-up or starting it already ahead of the game. So when you put it all together, the message is pretty undeniable, right? We're talking about a profoundly simple action that has a remarkably powerful impact on how you feel. The source material, it just says it perfectly. This isn't about some complicated new routine or buying expensive supplements. It's about taking one of the absolute simplest habits you can imagine and getting this huge return on your health. And honestly, there's no reason to wait. You can put this into practice tomorrow. Seriously, put a glass of water by your bed tonight. Make it the very first thing you do when you wake up. The barrier to entry here is literally 0. So I'll just leave you with this one final question to think about. Once you make this a habit, once you actually have that boosted metabolism, that smoother digestion, and that extra spark of energy every single morning, what are you going to do with it?